Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards to see how your person is feeling about you. What would they say to you? Where is this headed? And any other messages we can get from the cards here. A bunch of tarot cards literally just fell on the ground. So I'm just going to be picking the cards that haven't fallen to the ground. I feel like sometimes even cards that like fall out are cards that, don't need to be like picked. Sometimes it's like, when I'm shuffling, a card will come out and I'll be like, okay, yeah, this is the message. But now I realize like sometimes, when cards, just fall out, maybe it just depends on, what's the vibe at the moment. Right now I don't really feel like picking up the cards from the ground, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick the cards that are left here. But I'm gonna start off this reading by picking cards from the Moonology deck. Also, I'm wearing a lot of blue. Even my nails are blue. I like never wear that much blue. It just doesn't really go with my skin tone. So like the fact that I decided to wear a lot of blue out of nowhere and decided to film this, and I also don't wear makeup every day and I only like filming when I wear makeup, is a sign that your person is like strengthening their throat chakra. I feel like you've been waiting for communication from them. Blue has to do with the throat chakra, which has to do with communication. So I definitely feel like that's coming in. That's an intuitive message that I'm getting before even picking these cards. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and see what's going on here with the Moonology deck. Okay, we got prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. I'm seeing something could be happening during Taurus season. Maybe someone has Taurus placements, but there is prosperity and abundance coming in for you in regards to love. Okay, I feel like maybe you could be receiving gifts out of nowhere. Someone's gonna be generous. Maybe you'll get a free cup of coffee, like free things. People are gonna be looking at you, admiring you. People are gonna be complimenting you. And then your person, something's gonna happen with your person as well. Okay, I feel like this probably already happens to a lot of you. Maybe you already get a lot of compliments, like validation from other people, but I'm definitely seeing it's coming in from your person as well. Okay, new moon energy here. Maybe someone is even born on a new moon, or something's gonna be happening during the next new moon. Okay, this is a timeless reading, so just from whenever you're watching this, something is going to shift within the next moon, or maybe next new moon, or maybe you're watching this on the new moon. Something is happening behind the scenes, but I feel like there's gonna be like 3D communication. Okay, we can only keep seeing signs for so long, right? And hence the blue. And also Taurus has to do with love, right? Because it's ruled by Venus. So Taurus season's a great time for couples to get together. If you notice, there's a lot of weddings that happen in May. It's definitely a time of love. So I'm definitely seeing that happening. It also rules the second house, which has to do with like wealth and finances and even shared wealth, I believe. So it's like, sharing things, coming together, things really culminating in the 3D. I definitely take like earth sign cards as earth and fire cards, especially as 3D things, like things that are happening in the 3D contact, whereas I see like a lot of swords energy, that has to do with the mind, mentality, mentalism, even like cups, that has to do with like feelings, right? But that doesn't mean like if I draw cups cards, nothing's gonna happen in the 3D. But I like getting like earth and fire sign cards because I do see I do associate those with like actual 3D movement, like concrete 3D movement. Like even with like earth sign cards, I see them as the material world. Like pentacles have to do with like the material world. Fire has to do with like just going for it, just like very straightforward, direct energy. But anyways, let me go ahead and pick some more cards here. Yeah, we got some Taurus energy. A new start is coming, another new moon. Oh my gosh, you guys, like I'm definitely seeing that there's something that's leaving this connection. Okay, and better energy is taking its place. It's really interesting because there's this one influencer that I follow. Her name is like Anna Pepe. I found her through Twitter, and she does spells for people. And something that I saw in her story recently was that before doing a spell, what she would do, she would do like clearing spells or cleansing energy spells or something like that, before performing any kind of spell, whether it's a love spell, abundance spell, money spell, because, energy cannot technically everything does exist simultaneously, but as within so without, like two things that are like on different ends of the spectrum like can't really you can't be conscious of both of them existing. I do feel like everything exists at the same time, but what you're seeing is just what you're conscious of. Okay, so I'm seeing something to do with like energy being cleared out, like negative energy being cleared out for something positive to come in. I'm seeing something to do with deep cleaning your house. Okay, maybe you've gotten maybe you deep cleaned your place or you paid someone to do that. I know I do that. Like every time, spring comes around, like twice a year, I like literally pay cleaners to like really deep clean my studio, even though it's so small and I can do it myself. Or maybe your person has had that done, like lighting incense, sage, crystal meditation. Maybe some of you make like moon water. Okay, but what there's something that's going on that's really conducive to the progress of this connection. There's something that's like leaving, emotional baggage, past energy, limiting beliefs, limiting mindsets, for those of you that are into manifestation, like dropping the old story. Okay, so yeah, this is really exciting. I love getting new moon cards. I feel like something's going to be happening between 1 to 2 new moons. That's 1 to 2 months. Okay, or something could be happening exactly in the new moon. Yeah, we got step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Okay, I love this card. North Node has to do with the North Star. It's almost like your North Star is like guiding them into the light. Maybe your sign is their North Node or vice versa. Okay, I definitely see there's some sort of like compatibility within your charts, like some sort of like major conjunction or sextile or something that indicates like positive synastry between your charts, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, like it has more to do with the energy. And something that I also want to let you know is that affirmations, manifestation can literally change quote unquote destiny. I saw on a TikTok comment, okay, there's this thing called like dua in Islam. I'm not Muslim, so correct me if I'm wrong. I'm Hindu, and like, every single like religion talks about manifestation. Like, Christianity, there's manifestation in the Bible, Judaism as well, I think with the Kabbalah, if I'm not wrong. But I saw something about like dua can change qadr, and dua means like, like prayers, and qadr, K-A-D-R, means destiny. And yeah, so I feel like that's that's essentially manifestation. Like at the end of the day, like destiny, fate, all of that are just circumstances, and they can be changed. And I feel like the reason why I thought of this is to tell you that whatever circumstance is going on in your connection, even if you feel like it's the biggest thing, it's the biggest hindrance, it can be changed. It can be transmuted to actually work in your favor. Every circumstance exists for you to learn something within yourself, or bounce that energy, or heal, or address something within you, right? So yeah, that's definitely something I'm seeing here. I feel like there's a lot of like very positive changes coming in, because you are mastering self, you're mastering manifestation, you're understanding yourself and life and love and relationships on an even deeper level. And I feel like this person was a catalyst for that change within yourself. You really escalated, grown, healed, expanded. Okay, so that's something I'm seeing, a step outside of your comfort zone, North Node. And I feel like something's happening behind the scenes. I keep saying that, oh, something's happening, but something did happen that's actually going to catapult your manifestation, especially if you've been seeing like no movement or barely any movement. I feel like something's going to happen at the last minute, and your manifestations are all just going to come in. Okay, but I'm seeing that this person is also trying to do more for themselves. They're trying to like better their life. Okay, North Node has to do with like following destiny, right? So, or no, not destiny, why am I saying that? Like, going towards something that's going to help you grow and elevate and heal, and that's what's going on here. Like, I feel like your person's making like very positive life changes, or very significant life changes, that are going to benefit them and this connection. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Dark Mansion Tarot deck to see what other messages we have here. Wow, okay, I noticed like the jewel on this card is also blue, and it matches my nails. Okay, lots of communication coming in here. Speaking of communication, Eight of Wands. This is literally the card that I was channeling when I was talking about the whole like fire sign, earth sign energy. Wands have to do with fire, and wands have to do with like action. Eight of Wands has to do with action. I feel like this person is finally going to be contacting you. It's going to be happening really, really soon. I'm seeing 8, so 8 weeks, that's 2 months. Okay, 8 days to 2 months. Okay, this is going to be like good contact, something positive, something that's really going to excite you. Okay, let's go and pick some more cards. Okay, but we also got death, so I feel like something is leaving this connection for something better to come in, right? Like something really needed to there was some sort of energy that was impacting your connection that is being transmuted into something better, into something more conducive. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this is a really positive sign here. I'm also seeing like Mars energy, Scorpio, Aries energy, Leo energy. Someone could have these placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But I feel like, if the both of you are in separation or no contact, there's something better coming in. Okay, and like there's a reason why you went into that no contact phase, and you're going to understand like something's getting, I keep saying something. You and this person are going to communicate, you're going to talk, and you're going to understand why this person wasn't communicating with you. They're going to give you some sort of clarity, or you're a spiritual person, you're going to be gaining some sort of insights as to why things couldn't have happened at that time. And you're gonna be doing some retrospective analysis, and you're gonna be realizing, okay, well, I'm glad that I'm with this person now because we're both mature, we both grown, healed, evolved, and like you're not gonna be worried about, you know, this stressful time that you may be going through. Maybe you're feeling a little bit sad about, you know, whatever's been going on in this connection. Yeah, and they're feeling sad as well. 5 of Cups has to do with feeling withdrawn, feeling sad, not feeling like, you know, like themselves, like not feeling like the best version of themselves. They really do miss you. Okay, I feel like, you know, someone here left out someone in the cold. They walked away, you walked away, maybe there's some sort of ghosting, but I feel like it's really impacting them, and I don't think it's definitely not permanent. Like this person is going to be coming back and contacting you, okay? Or maybe it's like they did contact you but then they went ghost again, or there was some sort of like intermittent contact and that really annoyed you, and you're valid for feeling that way. It is kind of annoying when, like, you know, people will just like, you know, hit you up and then they can't even continue the conversation to, like, you know, to a point where you can properly end the conversation. It's immature, it's stupid, it's childish, and I feel like, you know, that they're realizing that. But also, from another perspective, I feel like they did that so they could continue the conversation. Sometimes, like, you know, people will play, like, you know, games or be acting out of their ego. Maybe it's not even on purpose. They'll be like, oh, sorry, I forgot to respond to this, and then they'll finally respond. It's like they're looking for some excuse to come back, and this was their way of doing it. Like, you know how like some people like accidentally leave like their scrunchie or something at someone's house so they could have an excuse to contact them, right? It's almost like this person didn't want that conversation to end so they could come back at a later time, which obviously is not like the most ideal thing, but I do see that they're definitely coming back. I do see contact and communication is coming in, okay? And then we got the Magician. Wow, so if you're manifesting this person, it's definitely working. You are going to be hearing from them. You know, Mercury energy here. I'm seeing Gemini, Virgo energy. Someone could have these placements on Moon, Rising, Venus. Don't worry if you didn't hear you or your person's sign. It has more to do with the energy, but I feel like your manifestations are definitely working. They're getting your affirmations, and things are going to work out better than you even expected it, okay? So again, you're going to understand why things, you know, didn't happen at the time that they did, because it's happening. Things are unfolding in like the most magical way that maybe your conscious mind can't even like fathom, because everything goes on in your subconscious mind. So I definitely feel like there's a lot of like subconscious telepathic connection going on between you and them, you know, on a deeper level that, you know, maybe you're not conscious of, okay? Like I was watching this video about how meditating helps you reach like deeper levels of mind, higher levels of mind, higher perspective. So if you see this relationship from a higher perspective, you'll see like why things happened the way that they did, and things are going to be making sense, okay? I'm literally like hearing this person coming back and telling you like, hey, like I have something to get off my chest. There's something I need to tell you. I want to give you clarity on something. They're definitely going to say something that's going to be a little bit dramatic, okay? I don't know why 8 of Wands always gives me like dramatic vibes. It's associated with Leo. Like they're gonna come back and act really different. Like even if they were like the most nonchalant, avoidant attachment person, they're gonna be coming back and like really like surprising you in a very positive way, okay? So, wow, okay, I don't know if you heard that. There's a really loud train noise. I never hear that. There's a lot of buses, and I rarely ever see trains where I am. But anyways, I'm going to go and pick some cards from the Soulmate Love Messages deck to see what else is going on here. We got I love you. There definitely is love here between you and this person. They do still love you. They do still have feelings for you no matter how long it's been. We also got you are my lucky charm. Since I've met you, I've manifested all sorts of things. You guys, they love having you in their life. By having you in their life, they were able to transcend certain things within themselves. It's like, you know, when you read like a really good book or you watch a video about manifestation, something just clicks for you and you get your manifestations. That's the effect that you had on them. Something that you did, you said, you know, just your presence, your vibe, it helped improve an aspect of their life. And since you like left their life, or, you know, since you were in no contact or separation, things actually started going downhill. This person started feeling really sad. This person started missing you. And then, you know, like, and they're realizing like every time they do think of you, like they feel really good. It's like these like dopamine, like serotonin neurotransmitters like literally pop off in their brain. And, you know, that's why they fantasize about you a lot. They think about you a lot. It makes them happy. Like even if they can't have you like IRL in person, just thinking about you, like, you know, makes them really happy. But it's also getting to the point where they're thinking about you so much that they have no choice but to reach out to you, you know, call you, and, you know, have some like real contact in the 3D with you, okay? They're really craving that. They're craving you. They're craving your energy. Let's go and pick one more card. Thank you for being so patient with me. Do not be surprised if this person says this, okay? They're gonna say something like, hey, I had a lot going on, you know, I still hope that there's a chance here. I still hope you haven't given up on this connection, because I haven't given up on this connection. Like they're going to be saying something really heartfelt, and it's going to like surprise you in a very pleasant manner. Okay, so yeah, right now, if you're going through it, I'm telling you, something big is coming in, something good, something positive, something that's going to, like, you know, change. Like, I feel like this connection changed the trajectory of their life. You had more of an impact than you know on them. Maybe they didn't realize it at the time, but they're realizing it now. Okay, maybe they had to go through other relationships, maybe meet other people. I'm not saying, you know, that is what they're doing, but if that was the case, like, they never forgot you. Your energy cannot be found in anyone else, and like, they feel like they're the most compatible with your energy. Sorry, I'm talking with my hands a lot. I have Gemini placements. I tend to like I think gesticulate a lot. Okay, yeah, just I'm seeing, like, you know, this Magician card. If you're manifesting, it's 100% working. You know, keep going. I also do want to let you know that I have a Patreon where I give you self-concept affirmations to robotically affirm in script, so you can manifest your specific person. I also offer in-depth tarot readings as well as manifestation coaching, and I also custom make subliminals. So if you're interested in any of these services, check out the description box below where you'll find my website. You can sign up for those services through my website. And yeah, I will see y'all next time. Thank you so much. Love and light.